Hello Gundam fans, this is Prime92, and today I'll be looking at the 1-144 high-grade Byarlant Custom that was featured in the Gundam Unicorn OVA series, episode 4, I believe. And, well, just by looking at it, this guy almost takes up my entire screen widthways. This guy is super wide, and he's a big high-grade. I'm just gonna pull back here, so you can see just how big he is. Yeah, this guy is really big, but really awesome looking. They really got the look at this kit down in terms of all the looks. Now, it does have actually quite a few stickers. I was surprised, but I understand why. Most of them are in the inner panels on the kit. Now, first off, you do have a little metallic green on the back of the head here. Well, not really the back of the head, but to the top. And you have a clear piece of plastic for the eye camera. You've got a little black piece here on the crotch. You have 3 maroon stickers that make up the inner pieces on here, and 3 on in here, and little maroon stickers on each side of the arm. You've got blue stickers that wrap around the side of the stomach, and little black ones that go on the sides of the legs here. And then you've got a maroon sticker that goes inside the leg in the back here. And that, oh yeah, and little teeny weeny yellow ones right here on the shoulder thrusters. You'd barely, notice them, but yeah, they're there too. And that's about it. You also get, however, a sheet of what looks like water slide decals. Pretty sure they are. Yeah, because they're not I can't peel them off, so I'm gonna say yeah. Water slide decals, apparently. Which is, I can only think of 1 or 2 kits that actually have water slide. Actually, I think they were rub transfer, so I don't even know if there are any other ones that are high grades that have water slide. They probably are, I just can't think of them. So these will come in handy probably in the future sometime. Now, even though this guy is very different and he's wide, he's got a lot of stuff hanging off him, he's not unbalanced. He can stand really well, mostly thanks to these feet. He has these claws on the back, which act really well to help him stand in whatever position you can really put him in. And he's really stable too. He has a lot of joints, but it seems to hold really well. I was surprised. This guy I just love the way this guy looks. It looks amazing. Now, the head, it can go up and down at a ball joint, but it also has a hinged neck, which lets it go up a little higher. It only really rotates side to side, but that lets you see the nice yellow detail underneath the head here. The arms can go forwards and backwards a little at the torso and up and down. And there's also a peg connecting the blue part to the torso. Only goes that far. And then these sections here can actually move. They're on a hinge. And then this part here is on a ball joint, so it can rotate some and turn all the way around. The thrusters are on a ball joint, but they're also on a hinge with this piece, so you can actually bring them up. So you can have them right at the back if you want. And then you got the hinge here, which can go forwards and back, and also rotate all the way around. You've got a hinge for the elbow, just one hinge, but it's pretty good, about 9 degrees. You've got a ball joint for the beam emitter, which can move. And then you have a hinge joint for the one claw that's here, and then the other 2 that are together here. So, quite a bit of articulation in the arm. And I love these little green hoses. Very nice. The waist, now, it's a ball joint. And it's actually, it's indented in the torso, so it gives you some forwards and back and side to side, and rotation. You can actually get it all the way around, surprisingly enough, because it is inside the torso, a little higher up than usual. You can kind of lift the torso up some. These side panels are on hinges, so they can actually move a little bit, as are these panels here. They're actually ball jointed, so they can move. The leg can go forwards pretty far, and thanks to the hinge on here, these side pieces kind of move with it a little bit, and they'll go back can't go that far out, and it's not because of the armor. That's actually as far as the hinge will allow. They made it so that it only goes a certain amount, which isn't too bad. It probably do the splits. It's actually, there's no polycaps in here, so it's probably a good idea that that's the way they did it. It does rotate at the hip, a double joint in the end, a lot like a master grade. See that the armor here stays. It's really nice, very fluid. And that came unpegged, but that's okay. And the foot, actually this panel here is on a peg. I don't know why, but there we go. And the foot can go forwards and back, side to side, rotate some. And the peg that these toes clip into, actually there is, let me unpeg it. You see there's a bit of a gap for this peg. So when you peg it in, you actually have some movement with that gap. So you kind of move these up and down however you want. And then you've got the thrusters. Now these ones here in the middle are on a hinge. They can move up and down. And then these are on ball joints. So you can kind of move in and out and up and down. And you also have these on hinges for the thrusters. So extremely articulate. This thing is really awesome. Oh, and there's some detailing underneath. So yeah, this thing is great in terms of articulation. Although it does have a lot of stuff to get in the way. So it can be a little hard to pose it, but it still looks pretty badass. Now you do get 2 light clear pink beams, which you can stick in the beam emitters, which I believe are also used as fire beams. Like it's a like built-in beam rifles, but it actually makes beam sabers as well. These are more like the 1/100 scale beam sabers, I believe. But it's so big, it definitely works for it. So you get 2 of those, 1 for each hand. And that's actually it. That's all it has. It's not very, it's not armored. Like, it's not armed with a lot of accessories. It has the beams that I can fire, the beam sabers, the claws, but it's just so highly maneuverable that it's awesome. It really is. So yeah, accessories very minimal, but it doesn't need it. It has just what it needs. Now, right before I show the comparison, it also comes with a connector stand. This basically, because the bottom is so different, with these hoses you actually have the clip. So you can clip it right in here, and then put it on an action base. So it comes with an adapter, which is a good idea. Just that I include that. Now, comparison, well, I want to show you how big this thing is. Here it is with the Banshee Destroy mode. This is my Purple Rain Banshee. And you can see, they're about the same height, but the Byarlant Custom is super wide. It is so much bulkier, and much more impressive than, like, in terms of girth, compared to the Banshee. And this is I'm pretty sure, well, it was originally in Zeta, wasn't it? It was made by Xeon, and it had a different color scheme, a different head, I think, but Federation took it and kind of redid it for them. So, back in Zeta, this would be a really huge suit. And it's still really big, even for Unicorn, so yeah. This thing is awesome. Now, it is expensive compared to normal high grades. It's about 2,600 yen, which is probably $32 for us, around that, before shipping. So it's getting close to master grade prices. Actually, it's a little more expensive than some of the older master grades, like, say, the Shining Gundam. But man, I tell you, this thing is awesome. It's big, it looks amazing, it has a lot, it's really detailed, and it's a very intricate build compared to other high grades, especially the arms. They're very detailed. And it doesn't have a lot of accessories, but it doesn't need it. It has everything on the kit, and that's all it needs. I love this thing. So if you guys watch the OVA, and you saw this guy, and you're like me, you probably want to get them. It's amazing. So, that's about it, and I'll see you at the next review.